Intense from the opening, the dignity of Netflix's no. One starting with a corpse. Netflix has caused an incident once again. It is the story of the 8-episode drama Lady Dua, which stood at the center of the topic by taking first place immediately upon release. The scent of alluring yet cool mystery emanating from the poster was enough to stimulate the curiosity of viewers. Above all, the highlight of this drama lies in the shocking opening thrown as soon as it starts, betraying the expectation that a beautiful mise-en-scène will unfold. A horribly damaged corpse appears, and the drama clearly declares that it is not a simple melodramatic love story, but a thick-boned crime thriller and mystery genre. This introduction, where the world of flashy luxury goods and the image of cold death intersect, instantly immerses viewers and shows in short why this work occupied the top spot immediately after its release. Irreplaceable presence, the power of one top. Actress, proven by Shin Hye-sun. The most powerful weapon of this drama is undoubtedly actress Shin Hye-sun, who played the main character, Sarah Kim. Among actresses in their 30s in Korea today, how many can dominate and lead the entire play with only their own power? Through this work, Shin Hye-sun has proven once again that she is a one-top actress in name and reality, possessing that rare ability and power. In the Korean drama market, where male actor-oriented genre works usually prevail, it is never easy to guarantee box office success and acting skills simultaneously as a sole female lead. However, Shin Hye-sun explodes the inner strength she has built up going back and forth between movies and dramas, becoming the mysterious woman Sarah Kim herself and overwhelming the screen. Spectrum crossing genres. The true value of a trustworthy actor. Looking at the filmography of actress Shin Hye-sun, we can see how smartly and sincerely she has expanded her territory. On the screen, she showed delicate acting that brought out the texture of the character, even in works with somewhat heavy and serious themes. And on TV, she has driven public love and high viewership ratings through the romantic comedy genre. To her, who has been active across the board regardless of genre, the public presented the modifier, an actor you can trust and watch. In Lady Dua, she completely erases her existing bright and energetic image and presents another unconventional acting transformation by equipping herself with cool eyes, whose inner thoughts are unknown, and the adeptness to handle desire. The trend created by sincerity, Lee Jun-hyuk's heavy presence. The performance of the male protagonist, Lee Jun-hyuk, who works with Shin Hye-sun, is also dazzling. Although he had both visuals and acting skills, he was a regretful actor as luck with works did not relatively follow him, but in the last few years his potential has literally exploded. His sincerity in building up his filmography step by consistently appearing in dramas and movies of various genres has shown. In particular, having established himself as a solid lead actor and popular star through his recent work, My Perfect Secretary, he takes on the role of Detective Park Moo-kyung in this work and firmly holds the center of the play. Beyond an actor who just acts well, his existence, now equipped with the star quality loved by the public, is a reliable pillar supporting the box office success of the work. Spotlight on Sarah Kim and predicted awards. The meeting of the two actors exerts perfect synergy within the frame of the thriller crime genre. However, due to the narrative structure of the drama, focus inevitably concentrates on the title role Sarah Kim, who holds the key to all mysteries. This is an element that could potentially collapse the balance of the play, but Shin Hye-sun rather sublimates this concentrated lighting with her acting skills to emit an even more intense aura. Lee Jun-hyuk heavily supports her from the perspective of a narrator observing and tracking her. Shin Hye-sun's acting is overwhelming enough that the expression crazy is not a waste, and it is no exaggeration to say that the Best Actress trophy at various award ceremonies to be held this year has already been reserved as hers. Damaged face and tattoo on the leg, the truth hidden behind death. The drama opens with a shocking incident where Sarah Kim is found as a corpse. At the time of discovery, her face was severely damaged so that her identity could not be recognized, shocking the viewers. The only clue that could specify that she was Sarah Kim was the unique tattoo engraved on her leg. Confirming her identity in the morgue is the role of Jung Yo-jin, played by Park Bo-kyung, her best friend and another main character. The cross-editing of Yo-jin stating her friend's death with a trembling voice and the detective in charge, Park Moo-kyung, played by Lee Jun-hyuk, analyzing the crime scene with a cool gaze foreshadows a fierce battle for truth that will unfold. Death is only the beginning, a reasoning game. crossing past and present. The moment Sarah Kim's death is confirmed, the drama enters a full-scale reasoning game. More important than the question, who killed her and why, is the question, who was she really? The process of tracing back Sarah Kim's tracks, going back and forth between the past and the present following Detective Park Moo-kyung's gaze, is like a huge puzzle in itself. Throughout the drama, viewers cannot withdraw their suspicion. The setting that the face was damaged raises even the fundamental question, is the dead person really Sarah Kim? The process of digging into her identity, where everything is veiled, maintains tight tension and ensnares the viewers. Shabby woman, appearing in a luxury hall, becoming a legend of boudoir. Sarah Kim's first appearance in the flashback is truly unconventional. One day suddenly, a woman in shabby and humble clothes that do not match a luxury store at all appears carrying a large bag. Because of her shabby appearance that made it look like she couldn't afford luxury goods, she is ignored by the staff, but she opens her bag as if to show off. Inside was full of bundles of cash. Her appearance of pointing at the items in the store and shouting, this, and all of that over there, and paying in cash, is a famous scene that refreshingly satirizes the snobbish nature of capitalism. Taking this incident as an opportunity, she rises to the position of general manager of the high-end brand Boudoir and stands in a position to manage the store. Marketer designing desire, a real world created by a fake. Sarah Kim, who became the branch manager of Boudoir, shows the aspect of a genius marketer who sells people's desire, not just selling goods. She doesn't sell goods to just anyone. She stimulates the exhibitionism of the upper class by granting scarcity that only a chosen few can possess, which cannot be bought just because one has money. Her strategy of creating an image of, you can't buy it even if you want to, and using that anxious mind to raise the brand's value to the ceiling is chillingly meticulous. However, the truth slowly revealed by Park Moo-kyung's investigation is shocking. This is because it is revealed that Sarah Kim, who had aristocratic tastes and perfect manners, was actually a thoroughly created fake, neither a student from abroad nor from a chaebol family. Black comedy mocking human vanity, the reason for no one. Ultimately, although Lady Dua wears the outer shell of a crime thriller, hidden inside is a black comedy that sharply criticizes the twisted desires and vanity of modern society. Through the fake Sarah Kim, who is more real than the real thing, it nakedly shows how fleeting the desire for luxury goods and status climbing we are chasing is. The process of a woman who had nothing controlling the top upper class with only insight penetrating human psychology and then heading towards ruin brings both catharsis and bitterness simultaneously. The reason why this drama, which combines a solid script, stylish directing, and the great acting of Shin Hye-sun and Lee Jun-hyuk, took first place on Netflix as soon as it was released, is clearly contained in the screen.